Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel. This is Stacy with Build a Big Budgets, and today is the day we are going to do our Oh Bestie Baby collab. And this is a collab between me, Sarah Saves 07, and Lil's World 733. And we have our Oh Baby Bestie game here. We have a couple minis and some tinies. So let's go ahead and jump on into the game. And while we're gonna do the game, I'm also gonna give you guys some story time. So if you watched our previous video announcing Oh Baby Bestie collab, you know that we are going to do some story time with not only my pregnancies, and then we'll end with my daughters when we finish the board. But we are going to start, and this is going to be what we consider story one of it's either going to be like 4, 5, 6 stories. So we will try to make this a little bit more engaging as we do this as well. And so let's just jump on into it. So this game was made by Sarah for our collab, and it is super cute. It's called Oh Bestie Baby, It's Time. This baby boy wants to meet his besties and mommy and Grammy, but we need to get to the doctor. Roll through the board to get to the hospital. Okay. So let's go ahead and start with a few rolls. Oh, let's get our cute little baby highlighters out. I was waiting for the perfect day to get to use these. Oh, see, I haven't even, how do you get these? Oh, my goodness. It opens on 2 sides. Oh, there we go. All right. How cute are those? On theme. Okay, so let's go ahead and roll and get started. So let's go 4. So Mom, it's time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Stacy, text besties, it's baby time. Save $3. Which, friends, it is coming up real quickly. Her actual due date is the 27th. So that will be here before we know it. So 1, 2, 3. We might not use all of this money today. It's just what we kind of set aside for this specific purpose. We also need to designate what we're going to do each one of these different icons for. So let's do baby's feet is $2. The teddy bear is $1. The little sun is $2, and the rocking horse is $3. Let's just mix it up a little bit. That sounds good. Okay. All right, so let's roll again. 1. So the little feet is $2. Okay, so story time. So I actually, one of the things on here is reminisce about your own labors. Which is kind of what sparked this idea of me doing a little bit of story time during all this, to kind of give you a little background on us. So I found out I was pregnant with my daughter, who is 20, when I was 28 years old. And I found out in a very shocking way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I had went in, I was having severe pain in my stomach. So I went into the ER. It was probably midnight or later. Went into the ER, and the doctor was like, well, let's run some tests. Not quite sure what's going on. Drew blood, all the things. And they come back into my room where I was at in the ER and said, well, we have a couple different things going on. So 1, you need to have emergency gallbladder surgery. But it's a little tricky because 2, you're pregnant. And you can imagine my surprise because I had no idea. And so I was like, I don't really know that you're reading the chart right. Are you sure that's mine? Are you sure that that I'm pregnant? And so he then questions himself too. And he's like, well, let me go look. So he leaves to go look and comes back and he's like, yep, it's definitely you. And I was like, ugh. So they took me in to do, you know, somewhat of an ultrasound. And I find out that day that I was 6 months pregnant. So, to my shock and my surprise, I had no idea what I was going to do. So the first person I called obviously was my mom and let her know. And she thought I was joking with her. She was like, you're kidding. And I was like, I'm not kidding. And she was like, are you, what? My exact reaction. And I told my then boyfriend that I was pregnant, and he was so excited. When I say excited, he was over the moon excited. However, I was very worried, very anxious, very not like the anxiety I currently have now, but I was like, oh my gosh, what? And not even realizing the baby was going to be here very soon, right? Like 3 months, I was going to have a baby, which was crazy. So leading up to the next 3 months, everything was picture perfect. He was super excited. We were starting to get the things that we needed. And then I feel like I should leave it right here. One. Let's roll this one. I think I actually rolled a 2. Let's do that. This one says Stacy flirts with the doctor on the phone. Save $3. Oh, Sarah. 3, 1, 2, 3. And then I did roll that 1 right now, so that's 2. So what happens next is, let me count these because now I'm getting lost. So 3, 5, 7, 10, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Let's do one more. 2. And that's the bear. 1, 2. So, yeah, let's leave it there. Because it's wild. It's wild how life works, friends. Okay, let's go ahead and do one of Lil's, and let's do one of each of these as well. So we'll put 2. Let's actually do a Sharpie. 2, and for Lil's, 3. So we'll save $5 more. Well, that was silly. My alarm just went off at the same time that I was doing that. So 2 and a 3. That's the second time in a week that I've done that. It's not surprising. Okay, so 2 and 3 there for 5. And then for our game, we've saved 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And let's see how many 5s I have in here. Just 1 more. So let's take another 5 out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so this week all together, let's add it together. 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18. $18. And let's find a paper clip. And we'll put all these together. Okay, so where we've left off today in the story is that I go in for emergency gallbladder surgery, and oh, so they did actually do the surgery that night too. So it was very high risk that they did it, but they said that they had no choice. They had to take it out. So, so where we've left off is I found out I was pregnant 6 months, when I was 6 months along, and he was very excited all the way up until about 2 weeks before giving birth. And we're gonna leave the story right there. And if you've made it this far in the video, All you need to do is put 2 in the comments, letting me know that you want to know what happens next in story number 2, which will be this coming Friday. All right, friends, thanks so much for hanging out with us. If you're not already a subscriber, please consider subscribing. For our friends who've come back to watch another video, we really appreciate all of your love and support. And thank you so much for just embracing and wrapping your arms around my daughter during this time of her surprise pregnancy. And yeah, we've felt the love and the support from all around. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. All right, friends, with that said, we can't wait to see you in the next one. Bye, friends.